Good morning, Guyana. Today is a very important day for Guyana and the world as we celebrate World Teachers' Day. And the theme of this year's celebration is transformation of education, starting with teachers. This is a very important theme because the transformation of the education system rests heavily on our teachers being equipped and being capable to meet the transformational aspirations of the educational system. Here in Guyana, our teachers continue to work hard in building a system and working in a system that deliver the best possible results for our country and for our students. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate all the teachers across our country for their continued hard work, their commitment, their dedication, and their own personal upliftment as we as a government work closely with them and with the sector to ensure we give them the right environment, to ensure we give them the tools that can help them, that can aid their transformation so they can be in a better position to be nimble, to be flexible, to adapt to this new environment in which teachers must operate. Indeed, it's a much more complex environment. The demands on teachers are far greater today than they were ever before. However, with the aid of technology, with help in doing research, they are better equipped. They have more tools available to them to handle the complexity and the new challenges that are emerging. The environment that teachers are working in too must be able to give them the best possible safeguards and the best possible motivation in delivering quality education to the children of our country. These are important components in the whole theme of transformation in the education sector, beginning with teachers. Coming from a family of teachers, myself, my parents were both teachers. I understand and I know the commitment and the hours that go behind preparing lessons, spending time ensuring that the notes are prepared for teaching. It's not only about the classroom, it is hours spent in preparing the notes and preparing themselves to deliver on the content that must be created for a learning environment. But as a government, as I said, we are doing our bit in ensuring that we give our teachers the best possible opportunities. And over the last 2 years, we have engaged on a very aggressive platform in improving the welfare for teachers, in improving the conditions for teachers, in giving them more opportunities, better opportunities, giving them a better environment in which they can work, and supporting them. So today I just want to spend a few moments, but before I do so, I want to thank all my teachers for their love, their commitment, their guidance, and the sacrifices they made for myself and on behalf of all of Guyana, on behalf of all the children of Guyana. I want to thank all the teachers of this beautiful country and teachers worldwide for the work that they do and the commitment that they make and the sacrifices that they make. An important part of the development of our human resource is opportunities to advance their professional career and opportunities to advance their educational opportunities in education, advancing their personal education. And what did we do over the last 2 years? We established the GOLD program. Under the GOLD program alone, we have more than 2,000, almost 2,150 teachers studying at the moment. Different programs under the GOLD program. Close to 2,150 teachers. This is an opportunity that never existed. Over the last 2 years, we've been able to deliver this to teachers. And I'm very pleased that teachers are making use of these opportunities. They're enrolling in large numbers on the GOLD program. And as a result, we have more than 2,150 teachers who are now on the GOLD program. We have more than 2,500 teachers across the system pursuing higher education, either degree program, a master's program, or a PhD program. This is part of the personal transformation, the personal upliftment that is linked to meeting the future requirements and needs and capacity and capability of the education system itself. So over the last 2 years, we've been able to give this opportunity to thousands of teachers, as I've just demonstrated. Now, over the last 2 years also, we had more than 5,000 teachers in training. More than 5,000 teachers are now in training over the last 2 years. We've removed the quota system. And the removal of the quota system is because of the application of technology. The University of Guyana education program is now migrated online. We have many online educational programs for teachers, whether it's degree programs, diploma programs. As a result of this, the quota system that was required in the past, where only a limited number of teachers were released from the system to go to the University of Guyana, that has now been corrected, with every teacher being given the opportunity to study online, either through a gold program or with the University of Guyana. And as I said, more than 5,000 teachers in training over the last 2 years. As we move forward, we are working on establishing a platform, putting hundreds of millions of dollars to ensure that we have 100% access to training for all teachers across the system. That is, every single teacher across the system, through the investment we are making in the online training module and manual, and graduating, transforming our Teachers Training Institute into a more nimble and flexible organization. We will have opportunities now where every single teacher, 100% of our teachers, can be trained online. Now, this is an exceptional achievement for us. I don't think there is any country in the region that can celebrate such an accomplishment. Now, one important development over the last 2 years is also a situation in the past where trainee teachers were given a stipend of $11,000. That system has been removed now, and trainee teachers are placed on the payroll itself now, and what they have seen is a movement from $11,000 to $80,000 per month. So trainee teachers are no longer on a stipend. They are moved straight into a salary as a trainee teachers from $11,000 to $80,000. All of this in the last 2 years. Now, when we came into government, there was a situation that teachers were faced with. In the last government, what occurred is that the salaries of new teachers were based on the previous year's salary and not the current year's salary. I've instructed that this situation be corrected. As a result, more than 1,300 teachers across the country will benefit when this correction is made as a result of what took place in the last government. That's another major achievement in supporting teachers, supporting their transformation, supporting their personal welfare, supporting their well-being. And teachers and supporting them is not only a salaried activity, it's giving them a good working environment, giving them the tools and equipment and the materials so they can deliver in a more comprehensive and modern learning environment, ensuring that transportation is made easier, ensuring that they have better access to water, better access to electricity, better access to roadways, lower cost of electricity, supporting them in the non-salary activities, an important component of easing their burden also. So all of this, in all of these areas, we have made substantial progress in their personal development, personal upliftment, in creating educational opportunities for our teachers. I also want to compliment the Minister and the Ministry of Education for working with the private sector in creating a discount card for teachers to shop at more than 30 locations across the country. These are incentives that were not there before. By now placing the cleaners on a contract, we have just taken this decision at the government level that cleaners who were temporary and were not given any benefit will now be placed on contracts, so they will get the gratuity. All of this help in creating an enabling environment for teachers to deliver better to our children. And of course, these policies, these new policies will cost hundreds of millions of dollars across in our budget. Now, one of the great challenge for teachers is the hours, the man hours they spend on clerical duties. So a lot of the teaching time is taken away because of the clerical duties that teachers are burdened with. So we have taken a policy decision. I've instructed the Ministry of Education now to look at every single school and to give every school clerical support. Clerical support. So the burden of record keeping is removed from the teachers, and they have more time for the classroom and to work in a learning environment. So that removal of clerical duties will also ease the burden on teachers and make it quite easier for them. One of the challenges that teachers are faced with today is the hostility in schools. It's a different environment that teachers are operating in. And we see this as a challenge, we see it as a threat, and we have to address it. That is why we started by deploying 86 secondary school guidance and counseling officers. So in every secondary school, we want to have guidance and counseling officers to support our teachers. And we have already deployed 86 secondary schools across our country. Now, we have a situation where there's a backlog in teachers receiving their permanent training certificate from 2016. As of Monday, this Monday, we have implemented a program, a policy that would have seen 1,000 teachers receiving their permanent training certificate that was a backlog from since 2016. I've instructed that by the end of this year, the entire backlog must be cleared so teachers can have their permanent teacher's certificate. We're also investing in building the environment that is conducive for transformation. You heard me speaking about introducing coding in primary schools. You heard me speak, but all of this require connectivity. So we are building out the infrastructure to ensure that schools are connected, that they have data connectivity. As a result of them having data connectivity, teachers can have that connectivity also, and use the technology available, deploy the technology to ensure that they're delivering in a modern environment and that they're supported in a delivery in a very fast-paced environment. Because the environment is far different. It's very fast-paced. And we rely heavily on our teachers to be able to deliver the type of human resources that our country will need for its transformative agenda. I know also that that sports, we have to revamp our sports program. And I've already asked the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture to work with our Ministry of Education and bring together all our former athletes, whether in football, volleyball, squash, cricket. Let's bring together our former national athletes, put them into an accelerated training program, and then we deploy them to schools so that we can revamp, reorganize, restructure, and reignite sports as an important component in our school curriculum and in the educational transformation. We don't only want to create children and students who are strong academically. We have to create rounded students who can participate in all aspects of national life. That is part of the transformative agenda. We're also investing in ensuring that our schools have enough furniture, they have teaching material, they have textbooks, billions of dollars in investment in the last 2 years to ensure that they're given the material to deliver better, developing ICT hubs, developing computer labs. All of this is part of the transformation that is taking place. One of the things that we are working on in the coming year is how we can support not only teachers but young mothers by establishing daycare centers across the country. Because many teachers have the responsibility, I know my own parents, of waking up at 3 in the morning to prepare their own children for school and then prepare the notes of lesson. So one of the things that we know that is not even salary related but will cost a lot of money, but the government is willing to make that investment, is the creation of daycare centers across the country to support our teachers, to support young mothers who want to advance and who should not be denied the advancement of the professional career. And teachers is one large group that is normally affected tremendously. And this too will help. So on this very important day, World Teachers Day, I want to assure our teachers that your time will come, that we are working hard to give you the best environment that you can work in. More importantly, that as the years progress, that you will be in a profession that you'll be very proud of, and I know you're very proud of what you do, but one in which there will be greater benefits, one in which, of course, there will be improved salaries and improved conditions under which you work. So I want to take this opportunity to wish all our teachers happy Teachers Day. And I say to you, may God bless you, continue to be safe, and I wish you and your families and all of Guyana well. Thank you very much and have a great day.